When I was connected with Freddie's cousin, I got hate mail from jail. Those men were like,
Willie D Live.
Yeah.
One thing that used to run me hot about watching Different World, and I watched many episodes, was to see so many non-blacks on the screen.
On the screen.
I didn't like that. I'm like, where I want to see.
Are you want all black?
And I know you go to these HBCUs and they got some other people that go to those schools, but it just seemed to be a lot of them,
But you know
on
something?
the set.
It's a lot of actually on the show when I was connected with Freddie's cousin, I got hate mail from jail. Those men were like, Why the darkest one on the show? Why she got to be with a white boy? I'm like, yo, man, this is acting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got hate mail.
Now, which one? That was
Freddie's.
the character.
The character.
No, I'm talking about
Freddie.
The guy. I remember Freddie.
Yeah.
Because Freddie was a tomboy.
Yeah.
So
and she was half white, half black, and her white cousin came.
Yeah.
To visit.
What was his character name? Was it Rock? Was that?
What was his name?
Because I know
Matthew.
Matthew. Okay.
Yeah, Matthew.
Because I know you had a few love interests.
I did, yeah.
Because you had the guy that was Rob,
Ron, that was
and
quick.
Spencer.
And
right?
Spencer. Yeah.
So Rob, you aborted Rob's baby. Y'all had a baby.
Yeah, that's right. No, I didn't have a baby. I was never pregnant.
You didn't have the baby.
Yeah, I was never pregnant.
But you were supposed to be.
I thought I was pregnant.
You thought you was pregnant.
But I dodged a bullet.
Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened.
I dodged a bullet.
Okay, you dodged that bullet. And then you had
Ron,
who liked Freddie.
Right.
So
wasn't that some grown shit though? We handled that well, didn't we?
Yeah, that was gangster.
That was some grown folk stuff, man.
Yeah. And then you finally meet
got
your Prince Charming,
Jamaican
Spencer.
Spencer.
Yeah, and then y'all ride off into the sunset.
Yes.
Now, were you married at the time when you were shooting?
Yeah, I was married.
Because you got married in 87?
Yeah.
It was 87, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your husband thinking about these love scenes and stuff?
He doesn't mind. He was cool. I mean, looking back at it now, he was cool with it. It's just that it was my profession. It was what I did. But I didn't do anything crazy, because we know how to, theater kiss.
Yeah.
And we were taught that.
You going right here.
Yeah.
Right
so,
there. Yeah.
So there was no problem whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah. I always wonder how, actresses handle that type of stuff, when they go back to their guy.
Yeah. The one thing I won't do, I won't do that. I won't do love scenes. I won't be Nah. Not for me.
So I shot a video once, right? And it was an intimate scene where I'm in the bed with this girl, and we damn near did it with our clothes on.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Just like that.
And because you gotta make it believable,
You gotta
right?
make it believable. But then you have people standing over you to go to the left. I need you. Now I want you to pump hot. It's like.
Man, I ain't give a damn about none of that.
I was like, I get that.
Say,
I can't control that. No.
I was like, hey, like, man, we did our anatomy. It's a little different.
Exactly.
Kind of different. So
it's different. Yeah. Different.
And I took offense to her having a boyfriend at the shoot. Because I'm like, why would a dude want to see this?
Watch it. I know.
And at around that time, this is when now I gotta give this disclaimer. This was in my gangster love days.
Okay, gotcha.
Back in the cowboy western days.
Gotcha.
My
you said your cowboy days?
Yeah, this is my cowboy days, and I was like, I just didn't give a damn, right? So I was like, I'm finna punish him for coming up here.
You gotta make that man suffer.
Yeah, I'm gonna punish him for coming up here, right?
Yeah, that's insecurity. You don't need to see that. That's her job. That's where she works.
Yeah, but it was we sold that. Mm-hmm. We absolutely sold that scene. Mm-hmm. Were there any scenes that you told them that cannot be for sale for you? Where they told you, hey, look, Charnele, we need you to do this scene right here. And you were thinking
I'll do
like,
everything except for being naked and making love where it's. I won't do that. You give me $1 million, I won't do that.
mhm.
You know why? Because this is for my husband, whoever I am to be with.
Yeah,
So everybody doesn't need to see that.
right.